This is the last lesson for quarter 3 in the Hawaii DOE geometry curriculum. It's on measurement in 2 dimensions. So area, perimeter, that kind of thing of polygons. It's an important standard in Common Core, and we are where we are in our curriculum. The learning outcomes of the lesson are going to be getting kids to be able to calculate perimeter and area of typical triangles and quadrilaterals that they have basically covered in previous lessons, such as rhombus, parallelogram, trapezoid, and so forth. It's pretty much the overview of all 2-dimensional calculations. Format assessment checks are used. My EA and I will be walking around the classroom, making sure that students are on task. I tend to have students try to do 3 or 4 questions at a time, do a checkpoint, stop, go over the answers, make sure that everybody is on the same page, turn and talk to your neighbor, elbow partner, share odds, all those kind of things will be used. We do have classroom expectations where I expect everyone to be on time, on task. At least if they're not knowing what to do, asking questions, not just sitting there, not just spazzing out. In addition to just setting those classroom expectations at the beginning of the year, I do remind them throughout the day, because this is a end of day class. It's going to be the last day of the week. They're exhausted. They had ACT testing. It's going to be one of those days where classroom management is key to getting this lesson done. What is the relationship between length, perimeter, and area? And how does that, where did all these things come from? Where did the calculations come from? What are the theorems that back it up? What have we used in the past to make this relevant and to make this, to make the calculations, for lack of a better word, meaningful? Where did they all come from? I think this lesson is engaging in the sense where measurement is not something esoteric to them. They are able to connect with it, and when students are able to connect with it, it makes it easier. There's so many more entry points to it. After this lesson, they will be creating a house plan for the elusive grandma that is the focal point of the lesson, or the focal point of the curriculum. And it's all about getting them to understand where measurement comes from and why we use it and why it's so important in anything that we do. Definitely meaningful, because measurement is a part of our life. No matter what, that's what numbers are there for. And whether you're going to build a house, you're going to heal someone's broken arm, you're going to do something, it's going to do with geometry and measurement. So I think that this is an important lesson. I hope that it's very meaningful for the students, and I hope they get a lot out of it, because in the curriculum we try to pull in a lot of contextual examples to get them to understand where you use it, or where they've heard mom and dad use it, talk about it in passing, and not really understand, oh, but this is where we learn it. But tomorrow will be a lesson like that.